Gary, 2-0 win and a pretty comfortable afternoon.
Yeah, I think it was comfortable. You know, I thought we came out very well, probably one of the best first halves we've had here for a while. And then going in at 2-0, you know, with the schedule, we got players, you know, we perhaps took the foot off the gas and we got a little bit high and wide and we got stretched and sat a little bit deeper and, you know, we got a little bit scruffy, if you like. But, you know, that was workmanlike, if you like. That was a game that we need to win. That's a game we've ticked off. That's a game we got the 3 points from. I believe Stamford have lost today, so you know that's another. You know, if we can't win it, that's another step, hopefully, to finish in second. But you know, how many is that unbeaten now?
12.
12 unbeaten, clean sheet. First time they ain't scored away from home this season. Not over pretty at times, but first half I thought some of the football was good.
Obviously after the result last week at Newcastle, what was it important in your own mind that you did score fairly early today?
Well, I don't know, because we still missed a couple of chances early on. You think, oh, not again. Then obviously Dan stuck that one in. You know, good finish on his right foot, and then obviously Shane scored a great goal with his movement's fantastic. A bit of eye contact with Bunce, and he's fizzed it into him. He's held it up, cut inside two defenders, and scored a good goal, and that'll do his confidence the world of good.
With regards to Shane, he hadn't scored in 7 games up until today. He scored, which is good for him. You can see he was happy. And then at the other end, in the second half, he misses a sitter. I suppose that's the life of a striker. But he keeps getting in these positions.
Well, that is the life of a striker. And you know, anyone, you know, he's a good player for a manager. He works hard. He's been asked to do roles this year that are in. He's never murmured. He trains hard. You know, his goal ain't all about the goals. People look at his goals. You know, I read some things astonishing. You know, last week you got people, you know, calling for him from 200 mile away. But you know, he's got thick, broad shoulders. He's been tremendous since he's joined the club. His work ethic second to none. He run himself into the ground. He'll keep putting himself in the positions to score goals, and he will score goals. There's no question about it. So you know, there's no that'll do his confidence the world of good today. You know, he's selected today again after, how many did you say, 7? 7. But when someone keep getting in the chances and someone who's got the bottle to keep putting themselves in the firing line, you know, he will get his rewards, and he got his rewards today with a clinical finish. And you know, you say that's a miss. That weren't even a chance. He's made it into a chance. He sat the keeper down. He's rolled it round, and he's unfortunately hit the inside of the post. You know, you watch match today. People miss them every week.
With the other goal scorer Dan on his debut, which is nice for you, sweet moment as well for him, I'd imagine. How did you think he did on his first appearance for Lynn?
Yeah, I think he had a decent debut. You know, when he perhaps didn't get on the ball as much as like, but when you've not been with the club that long, it's difficult to start demanding the ball here, there, and everywhere. But I thought he played well. He held his position well. He's made some, you know, vital blocks and tackles. I thought when he got on the ball, he used the ball well. And obviously in the last third, he showed glimpses of what he's about. And you know, there's a lot more to come from Dan. And he's a great addition to the squad. There's no question about it. We've got a fantastic squad here. You know, people they're always moaning about a player or a person. Well, why? Well, why do we keep moaning about these boys? These are honest lads. You know, they ain't earning the 500 to 600 quid to 700 quid a week that previous managers give footballers. These are honest lads who are playing football and giving an honest shift every week. You know, they ain't on. We ain't got the £7.5 grand wage bill that Heggsy had, and we ain't got the 40 grand a year manager that Keith Webb was. We've got players who are playing for honest money within the means of this football club. You know, we've got honest football players who are putting in a shift every single week and training every single week. You know, when we took over the job, oh, I just want to see honest players at King's Lynn, don't care about results. You know, what do people want? We have got an honest team. We are getting good results. You know, there's 590 here today. I think that they're going home happy with 1-2-0.
You've said, obviously you've touched on a few times, there's going to be plenty of twists and turns.
Of course there is.
Do you think today, though, it has turned in your favour, obviously with Stamford not only losing but having 2 players sent off?
Well, you know, I don't know what's happened at Stamford. Obviously they've had 2 sent off, but you know, whether they're still disciplined or the referee's got it wrong, I don't know. But you know, we play them in a couple of weeks, maybe they'll be available, maybe they won't. But we've got so many games between now and then. There will be twists and turns. There's going to be twists and turns, but you know what gets me is when you know we're on a 12-game unbeaten run, and people want to talk about misfortunes of players and stuff like that. That don't sit right with me really.
With regards to the lads that you said that are honest, Dan Quigley's a prime example of one of those. He embodies everything that Lynn are really this year, to be honest. He's back after missing a game with a knee injury. How much of a boost was that for you? Because he was fantastic again today.
He was best player on the pitch, no question about it. For me, and his mate next to him, both weren't far behind him. But yeah, you know, Quiggs is Quiggs. He was desperate to play. Whether he'd have been fit enough for Tuesday, I don't think he would have been. So, you know, we had a little break there, I feel, you know, because I think he's going to have to, you know, he'll be a big player for us in a game like the Coalville game. And, you know, I keep standing there every week saying, you know, how well he's doing. You know, I can't say it no more. He's another honest player, giving me an honest shift every week, like everyone else is.
And Chasetown, obviously you go there on Tuesday, it's another long midweek away trip, another tough away trip, and they've probably shown today what they can do already by going to win at Stamford. I imagine it's going to be another one where it's going to have to be sleeves rolled up and another dogfight, really.
Well, in case you didn't notice, I think Chasetown are probably the form team in the league. They've come from about 6th bottom or about 7th in the league, so, you know, we'll probably draw Tuesday night and that'll be 2 points drop.